Okay, hello everybody. This game is Nexus5X, and I got it on the Steam summer sale pretty cheap. I've kind of been waiting to play it, but finally had a chance to get my way through the tutorial. Even though it's called Nexus5X, it's really more like a 4X, I guess. But it's sci-fi, as you can see. It attempts to try and really streamline like civilization in space, or even a little bit of like galactic civilizations or something like that. Its goal is to try and get a 4X game down into like an hour. So you can complete these pretty quickly. It tries to be multiplayer-esque, so we'll try that at some point as well. I completed the tutorial. You can choose these leaders. There's all these different factions here, which is really cool. Each faction has different leaders as well. In the tutorial, you are the United Nations of Earth. So we're just going to go with them because that's kind of what I got a little bit used to. There's a lot of things here. It's pretty cool, actually. I think this game is impressive, right? So you get the United Nations of Earth faction, right? And if we click this leader here, which is locked, or this leader, this stays exactly the same. And actually, I really like to see that this little part right here, hold on, there we go. I just move my dumb face out of the way there. I like to see that this part here on this side over there doesn't leave and like come back. It just stays there, which is really great. But over here on this side, you can see that you've got the different leaders. So this leader, straightforward and protect your people, right? She gets plus 5 XP every time you gain one of these Senate backing. This game has really good like tutorial tips. You can pin it if you right click and then still move your mouse around, which is excellent. You get these edicts which go on. Now if there was someone else, you can see we get 20 XP from forming a pact, right? Some kind of like diplomatic exchange with other one. And then there's this guy, he's like an admiral. You get plus 1 XP for every 3 ships in your navy. And while you play this game, these leaders do level up, and they give you bonuses as well. Anyway, we're just going to play as this person, gain plus 5 XP every time that we gain Senate backing. So we get the Senate backing every time we use politics or consolidate. Consolidate isn't that great. You'll see what edicts do in a second here. These are kind of edicts things. These are leader edicts, which are specific to choosing this leader for your civ, which is pretty cool. Anyway, we're going to confirm her, and then the rest of them we're going to go as random. You can do the AI, which, legend, elite, tactician, adept, rookie. We're just going to go as tactician and kind of see how that goes. It doesn't look like we can edit the number of AI who are playing in this match, so that's fine. There we go. Player count 6, player count 5. We're going to go with 4. It's the first time I'm playing, so we're just going to keep this a little easy. And this is how you win. Succession points, right? You need 100 succession points to win. So you get council titles, level up your leader. You can get diplomacy pacts. So if you make agreements with others, you can construct mega structures, spreading our culture to foreign star systems. Or you can just conquer everybody, and that'll win the game for you as well. So we're just going to jump right on into it. Like I said, I did the tutorial, but I haven't actually played a game yet. So this is my first real playthrough. And I'll try to explain to you how this game works as I play. So there are faction edicts as well, which is consolidate. You can spend 5 of the support down here. You can see where we get our resources. So we're getting plus 8 support every turn. We're getting plus 7 materials. And when we get these credits allow us to basically buy support or materials. You can see that support is more expensive. That's because support is one of the most important things in the game. Each turn you get a certain number of actions. You can see here it says next action. Right now your first action only costs 1 support, but if you do another action, it's going to cost you 2. And if you do a third action, it's going to cost you 3. So that really kind of piles up. So you try to keep your turns efficient. For every new planet you colonize or control or whatever, your support income per turn goes down by 1. Right? Each planet in your empire reduces income by 1. Now you can increase that income by building structures on your planet, like an embassy, and that gives you more income, more support per turn. You'll just kind of see how that works. So these are kind of the edicts that we'll get. There's some other ones mixed in. Our starting edicts are these. Anyway, you'll see how it works. There's a little bit of lore and stuff mixed in as well, which is pretty cool. You can read that later if you want to buy the game, or just pause it and go back and read it. That's fine with me. The goal of Nexus5X is to be the first empire to earn 100 of these like succession points at the end of a new league council. So every 8 turns, the council will meet to award titles. Okay, so that's what we want to do. To accomplish this, you must venture out from your recently liberated homeworld and forge an empire among the stars. Secure the coveted throne world Nexus, and proving your superiority to other council factions is the key to earning succession points.
Welcome to Nexus5X. I am here to help guide you through your first games. I will offer some advice to you each turn while you are learning how to run an interstellar empire, but feel free to command as you see fit. You can disable or re-enable this advisor in the options menu.
Okay, I can live with an advisor for a little bit, I think. Anyway, info starting advice. Support is key. They make it very, very clear in the tutorial that this is the most important resource that you can get in the game. So I plan to try and just pile that up. Until you end your turn, you can undo. So there's undo and redo buttons here. Basically, the way this game works is you tell your ships like do this, do that, do this, do that. You kind of confirm like your ideas and your movements and actions for the turn. And then you click turn and it resolves everything at once. So that's kind of cool.
Send one of your idle fleets to an undefended neutral planet to expand our empire.
Yes.
Left click and drag from a fleet to a neutral system to order it to move.
Okay, yes, thank you. So you can see we start here and then we've got our AIs which are here, and this is Nexus. We'd like to be able to control that. So this is pretty cool. You slowly move around. Let's see. We've got a battle carrier fleet here, and this is a destroyer fleet. Destroyer fleets are kind of cool. They can jump they can make 2 jumps, 2 movements in 1 turn. So that's an efficient way to move them around without spending as much of this support. It does cost support to do anything, right? Because this is an action. So we're gonna move our destroyer fleet up here. And the cool thing is that this carrier
Priority target engaged.
will support the destroyer next turn. I think I have the timer right. I think you have to send it on the same turn. Anyway, we'll see. So we should go and take out these neutral destroyers here and then maybe conquer this planet Vanamol. At the same time, we're also going to use these edicts to do stuff in our empire. So espionage, place a spy on a foreign planet to gather intel or execute a plot. I kind of like that. Since we're expanding this way, we'll do that here as soon as we see them. I can't do that yet because I can't see the planet. That's fair. Command assign a fleet role to one of your fleets. Not really interested. And then consolidate, which is swapping support for materials. We're not going to do that either. I really kind of wish I had the politics, a good edict here, like research or construction. Fleet roles are powerful updates that can enhance or specialize your fleets in various ways. Every fleet type has a unique role that is always available, but more advanced roles can be unlocked through technology. Oh, we can reinforce it so we get +1. Okay, or screening. Fleets with screening will take damage before. Yeah, we don't need to do that. Okay, we're just gonna. So this is what you do, right? We've told our ships what to do. We end the turn. The carrier is sending its fleets first. So we should have told the carrier last turn to shoot. That's fine. I think the carrier.
One of your fleets is engaged in combat. The combat will resolve at the end of the turn, based on the strength and types of your fleets and active fleet roll.
Okay, so you can see that it takes like 2 turns to conquer a system, right? It takes 1 turn to send your fleet there. And you have to click end turn to resolve the fight. And then the following turn, you actually get the planet. So on our first turn, we told our ships to move there. It's not going to be until turn 3 until we actually get this planet and can do stuff there. So this fight is going to occur. We're also going to tell the carrier to reinforce the fight again. The carrier took out 1 ship last time, which is great. Hopefully that means we don't lose any of our ships in the upcoming fight because we just knocked down their power by half. But you can see this is the cool thing about carriers is that they can fight one system away, one planet away, which is pretty cool, right? So that's a really nice ranged system there. We're going to look at our edicts here again. Culture, spread your culture to a nearby populated system to remove rivals, culture, influence from one of yours. We might do that here. It looks like red has spread out this direction. Can I do that here?
You can only spread your influence to systems adjacent to your systems.
I haven't conquered this planet yet, so I don't get it. Trade. Send a trade convoy to a rival empire neutral system to gain credits based on your trade value. I don't. My trade value right now looks like 5, so I guess we'll get 5 credits. We'll send this. Does it matter? I want to send it here to see if it takes like longer if it's 2 jumps away.
Trade convoy underway.
Let's just see if we just get it next turn or if we get it like next turn. In the meantime, here's Earth. We can tell Earth because it has a star base right here. We can tell it to build some ships, which I think we'll do. I think we'll build another carrier to kind of reinforce this carrier. It'll be nice to do that. And then we'll end turn and everything resolves, right? So here's the fight. Here's our carrier ships coming in again. Nice. Looks like we lost a ship here. You can see the result. That's unfortunate. I was hoping we could.
You use your fleet to occupy a neutral planet and add it to your empire.
All right, so we click and drag this down, and we're gonna lose one of the ships from our fleet to do this. That's fine, but we can reinforce it and get it back later, I think. We'll go ahead and combine those ships here, and we're gonna send.
Destination confirmed.
No, don't do that. Fight.
Attack
there we go.
Confirmed.
Attack order. So hopefully we can take out what's going on here, this battleship, just from standoff range, which would be really, really nice. All right, finally, we've got research and construction edicts, which have come up. So construction, we're going to build something on Earth. I really like the idea of doing this embassies because they do, as I said, they make it very, very clear that this resource support is the most important in the game. So we're going to do that. If you see research labs here, down here, you can see that we've got this 0 out of 2 for research. We'll cancel that for a second and we'll do research here. And what you're going to see is that this will fill up as a 1 out of 2. So you can do cranial implants or capital ships or mineral probes, cultural exchange, compulsory service. I think what we're going to do is, what is this? We don't need that right now. We don't have capital ships at the moment. I think we'll do this one. Yes. Because Explorer is a nice thing to do. I'll explain this here in a minute. So now you can see that this is a 1 out of 2. So essentially the way techs work in this game is it's kind of like a text tree, but you have a maximum number of techs that you can unlock and know. And right now it's a 2, and we've just researched our first tech, so we've just filled that up by half. So in order to make that 2, that base number, get better, our capacity, we can research it. As you saw, some of those techs increased this by like +3 or +4 or something. We can also do construction. And for example, we could construct research labs here, which would give us 2 more tech capacity. So that's kind of cool. I think for right now, though, we're just going to go for embassies because we need that. So far, I like this game. I like the way it's done. All right, so here comes our carrier fleets up from the north. I can't zoom in. Sorry. Boom, boom, boom. Nice run. Nice. We took it out. So that means when we go here next time, we'll be able to just conquer that for turn.
I recommend you send one of your idle fleets to an undefended neutral planet to expand our empire.
Yes, I will expand the empire. We're going to go ahead and grab another... we're going to do a battleship fleet right now.
Fleet commission confirmed.
So security, gain +1 Senate backing and add a secret agent to one of your planets. That's kind of interesting. Let's do it here.
Confirmed.
Construction, we want to build again. Let's build up we do want this. So this also works as like a cap. It's not +6 per turn, it's +6 cap. Whereas these are plus per turn. So you need this cap to be higher. It won't let you build new ships if you're at your cap. So think of this as like your population cap, which is fair. We're gonna go ahead and send our carrier fleet here, and we're gonna bring.
Need more support.
I need more support. Oh, right. I need. Oof, I spent a lot of actions this turn. Okay, end turn. Carrier fleet comes here.
I recommend you reinforce one of your fleets to increase its weapons. Left click and drag from a fleet onto the planet it is orbiting to add additional ships to this fleet.
So we're going to do that, right? So we're going to reinforce this guy because we lost one of our ships when we basically went in. We destroyed the fleet orbiting the planet and defending it, but then you have to go in and occupy it, and that costs a number of ships as well. Reinforce fleet. We'll use 6 munitions and reinforce it by 2. You can see that it's under construction. That takes a turn. We're going to go ahead and send this guy down to Kotai because we got these +2 munitions here and we're running low on munitions, right? You can see it won't let us build new fleets because it's going to go over our cap. That's unfortunate. Assign a fleet role. We don't need to do that. Explore. We like explore. We're going to explore this planet that we conquered here. We're not going to do politics because the next action is 4. That's quite a bit. All right. The exploration is kind of cool. You get to pick something that you want. So we get +5 stockpile of support, which is great, or +30 stockpile of munitions. We're going to go with that because we're building up.
I advise we send a trade convoy to a rival empire. Left click and drag from your...
Yeah, great. Well, the only reason we can send that trade convoy is because we just got the trade convoy card or edict coming up this turn. We're going to do this again. So these are all +7, but this planet is a +12. So we're going to go there. We're going to send this fleet down here to Cygnus because we want to make sure that we get a planet each, at least next to Nexus. Now they can't jump here and here. You can see that there's kind of this very faint trail that connects these planets. And one of these little trails does not go from Fuar to Cygnus. So we're not in a rush to get it, but I do want to make sure I have a planet next to Nexus at least, I guess. We're going to go ahead and take this planet here, which is great. You can see we just lost one of our ships. We had 2 little pips there. Now we've only got 1. We'll reinforce it next turn, though. Don't worry. And then
attack order.
We're going to send an attack order to whittle down this fleet in preparation for the attack here. Next turn. Yeah, like I said, I don't have a way to zoom in or move the camera around during this fight. Right click, left click, WASD, don't do anything. Fine.
I recommend you use the research edict to discover.
Yeah, research edict. Okay, so here's how technologies work. You kind of already saw that. You can see here, right, cranial implants, and then that increases this cap by +3, which is kind of nice. So we'll probably do that. I'll explain this in a little bit later. So now we've got that up to 4, which is pretty cool. Spread your culture to a nearby populated system or remove rivals' culture from one of yours. We're going to send this carrier to reinforce the attack. Hopefully we only lose 1 ship then instead of maybe 2. And we're going to reinforce here. We use 8 munitions, but we'll get 2 of them. Now our leader has leveled up, and like I said, that's really cool. I love level ups. Things like that, like upgrades, level ups. I'm just such a huge fan. So you can say it's a level up to Empire, level up to Leader, or whatever. Fine. Reduces the construction cost of construction projects. That's nice. Reduces planet upkeep by 50%, which is going to be really good because we're going to go wide instead of tall. So we're going to grab that, and you can see we went from +8 to +11, right? And remember, each of these planets costs us 1 support per turn to have under our kind of authority and control. We're going to end turn. So here comes the fight here. That ship is taken out. We lost 1 ship. And hopefully we can finish this out. Nice. So we finished that off before we lost another ship, which is excellent.
I advise you use the construction.
Yeah, you want me to use construction edict. I might ignore that pretty soon. We're going to go ahead and send the destroyer down here. So you can see that this says 2 out of 2. So we move that down, and we just lost both of our ships, right? Because that's how many ships it's going to take to conquer said planet. All right, we're going to go ahead and build another
fleet deployment underway.
Destroyer fleet. And then next turn, we'll build a starbase here, and we'll make Cygnus kind of be a stronghold for us. Let's see, here's security, gain +1 Senate backing and add an agent to one of your planets.
Orders confirmed.
Put that there. So we've got 2 Senate backing, which is nice. Let me see. We have here, it looks like succession, leader level 3. So we're at a 3, they're at 2, but I'm not sure what this plus is. This is a little interesting to me. I'm not entirely sure. But we're going to grab construction. We're going to construct another thing on Earth. We could go for another embassies. I really like the idea of getting this number quite high.
Construction
because I want to do a lot of things every turn. And then, did we take Kotai? We did. And we're going to go ahead and move this ship out here to Hope's Anchor, and we're going to grab that one as well. I'm curious to grab this black hole and kind of see what that's like, because there was no black hole in the tutorial. Honor League. All right, so new League Council, honor the Star Throne, Regent, control the Nexus.
The Council has convened for a new session. As you can see, the first order of business is to award succession to empires for their achievements.
Okay, so we were close. We were leading that last turn, but these people, the Vor, they just got a bunch. Score up to 5 based on the number of rival empires with less culture spread to foreign worlds. Okay, well, good for them. All right, new League Council. Vote for a new council title.
To vote on upcoming titles.
Share a border with the most rival factions.
Title, top row, and or resolution, bottom row, to put your available council votes behind it. Use the up-down arrows to choose how to spread your votes.
Control the planet with the highest research. That's obviously not us. We're not even second. Control the highest number of star bases. This we might actually do. Or occupy the most planets from rival empires. We're not looking to go to war just yet. We're consolidating. So I think we'll do Star Climber. We'll vote for that. And vote for a new resolution. Until the next collective, all empires gain 40% more support. I like that because we're pushing support, right? So I think maybe we might be getting more than anyone else. Or immediately +5 research cap. I'm going to vote for this. What's the distribution of my votes? Like that. 1 vote for this, and then 3 votes for this. Submit. Okay, so control the planet with the highest research. That's not going to be us, but then this one also went through. Excellent.
I advise you use your diplomacy.
Yeah. You want me to use diplomacy? That's fine. Okay, so here we're going to build a starbase. Starbase will be ready next turn. Hope's Anchor, come down here, grab that. We'll have that next turn.
Hostile planet conquered.
This ship, we're going to reinforce. Get me 2 more ships.
Under construction.
And the planet shipyard is already in use because it's being reinforced. Construction, we're going to construct 1 more thing on Earth. Again,
under construction.
1 more support because we really want to take advantage of that plus 40%. We've got the starbase coming in here. I'd like to get whatever this is, but I don't know why I can't see it or go there. Peculiar. I'd like to grab Celestial Call as well, so I'm gonna
need more support.
need more support. Fair enough. End turn.
Trade convoy. You have been offered a pact by a rival empire. I suggest we accept to strengthen both of them.
Okay, so we receive carrier ranged stronger. Okay, so this will give a bonus to our carriers. They want mineral probes, which gives them 6 material stockpile every time they use Explorer. Sure, I'll do that. I don't like the fact that purple is moving here. I kind of wanted to grab that out from under them, but it is what it is. We're going to move the Raider fleet down here. Remember, it can go 2 spaces in 1 turn. So shoop, shoop, it'll flop down there real quick. And we're going to move... we'll just keep you right here. We're going to send Hope's Anchor up here to grab Ellis.
Confirmed.
We're going to do politics, and politics allows us to pick another edict. So unfortunately, because it costs 1 support for every action, it means this edict will cost 1 more action, 1 more support. But we've got a wealth of support coming in right now. I think what we're going to do is grab another construction card, and we're going to construct something here. And what we're going to do here is trooper barracks. Now here's the way this thing works. Army strength. Your army strength determines how expensive it is for enemy fleets to occupy your planets, right? So once they control the orbiting force, they got to send in the ship to control and occupy, right? So defensively, your total will be divided evenly amongst all your controlled systems. We've got a 10 down here, right? And so it's 10 divided by what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 2 army strength per planet. Now you can specifically upgrade that to each specific planet as well, but this is our overall one, right? Anyway, we can make this planet specifically a little bit better if we do trooper barracks. Offensively, every 10 of this reduces the number of ships your fleets must sacrifice in order to conquer hostile planets. So you can reduce that 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 load and get that less. That's nice. So you're not losing as many ships when you go pacify. Or this lets you build another, like open up another building or construction slot. We don't need that yet. We're going to go for cities to continue working on that. And we are going to trade. We're going to trade with the Nexus planet, which would be nice. And then command assign a fleet role. We don't need to do that yet. They're going to take this planet, which is really unfortunate. I can't build anything because munitions are too low. End turn. Augmentation permit. Both empires gain +2 research cap and +2 minerals per turn. Oh, it's been ratified. Okay, great. Yeah. So because they send it to us, we accepted it, and then it ratifies. So we get to see the battle for Nexus play out here.
You can use the idle fleets button above end turn or cycle.
Yeah. Idle fleets, right? We said that's this button right here, which is spacebar, I think. So this, I'm not exactly sure what this is, but I'm going to send this fleet down here and capture that planet before they do. I'm also going to take this planet as well. We're going to do research and mining drones. Gain +2 if this fleet is in a system with no planet. We can also build this building +2 materials per turn, which is kind of nice because that +9 is getting a little low. Capital and raider ships gain +1 strength. I like that. Compulsory service increases this number empire-wide. Your raider fleets gain +1 movement and can move through nebula without stopping. It's kind of cool. Reduces the construction cost of construction projects by 20%. I think we're going to go with this one because this building is
Research
nice.
Priority confirmed.
And then we're going to go place a spy on a foreign planet. I think we're going to do that, and we're going to do that
Orders
there.
understood.
Carrier and carrier. We're going to combine those together. We're going to bring this fleet down here. I can't build a new fleet yet, which is too bad. And then
This fleet is already busy.
the
this
fleet's
turn.
busy. Fair enough. Okay, and then if I can get this planet, this planet here will even put a starbase there.
Hostile plot thwarted.
Your agents have successfully disrupted a hostile plot on Vanamol. Where is...
I advise you use the construction edict to build a new project on one of our planets to improve
non-aggression
our support
pact
for materials.
with the red?
Left click and drag from the edict to one of our planets to bring up the available projects.
I'll agree to a non-aggression pact with red. That's fine. I can live with that because I want to take out purple here. I don't like them. All right, let's go ahead and grab this planet. We'll get that next turn. And then you come up here. So you can see that red 2 there. It's going to take us 2. So we'll upgrade this by 1. That'll be fine. And then next turn it'll be ready to go. We're going to build something here. We're going to build cities. And that pops that up to a 20, right? Because it's the 40% gain. Last turn it only was +1. Security. Gain +1 and add an agent to one of your planets. We're going to do that
Orders confirmed.
up there. End of turn. Yes. Confirm. That's
disrupted a hostile plot.
great.
I advise you use the explore.
Yeah. You want me to use explore? That's fine. We're going to explore. We
You
can't
cannot
explore.
explore hazardous systems unless you have a fleet present.
Oh, and I was just there too. Ah, what a bummer. All right, let's explore
Science
Kotai.
vessel orders confirmed.
Let's also build a starbase here. And then you come up here and maybe we'll pop into Celestial Call next turn and go to war. That'd be fun. We'll see how that goes. We'll put a cut right here and then we'll get the next video coming up.